morning, you guys. Are you ready for cardio? We got a lot of squats today. The only thing I can say is it's 20-second intervals, all right? That's one thing. Number two is you can modify, all right? If you're feeling like you've gotten too many squat presses going, because the squat press is repeated through each section, all right? And that is challenging. So if you need to change it to a kettlebell swing or a dumbbell swing, or if you want to just put your weight down and march it out, jog it out, jack it out, okay, that's up to you. I've got our timer already set, and what we're going to do is go through the first section as a warm-up, like usual, right? And if you haven't already, maybe stretch out a few pieces and parts. See what's up for today. Yeah, and it should go fast. 20-second intervals they go fast. Alrighty. We're gonna start in 5 seconds with just plain old squats, okay? Let's go, and beep. And then we move right into squat press. And a rest. All right, not too bad. So again, go through a little bit of a tour, see how everything's feeling. Modify, make up your mind. If you have something else you want to modify the movements with. All right. Whew. And squat. Now these could be jump squats. If you're wound up and ready to go. Good, and squat press. Or just a press, all right? Modified. And there's our rest. Not too bad. Good stuff. 5 seconds and we're on our last section for the first one. And go. Good. And our rest. And then we're going to take another 20 seconds rest to get prepared for our next section, which is lunge back. All right, so those could be quick or those could be deep. Both are going to get your heart rate up. All right, and then back to the squat press. You might take heavier weight down. You might lower the weight. And then our rest. Right? This will go quick. Excuse me. Alrighty, here we go for lunge back. Squat press. If you'd like to change it a bit, you can put your feet together for a close stance squat press. And a rest. All right. This one's going to be a mind game, right? Lunge backs coming up. And nice big deep ones, or quick short ones with maybe a little more arm action. And squat press. One more. Jacks and squat press are next. Mountain climbers, you might want an elevated surface. For your mountain climbers, a box, a bench. That's after the next one. Here we go. To our lunge back, and squat press. I'm doing mine close together for this round. And rest. And then we'll take the extra 20 seconds to switch gears to jacks and squat press. This time your squat press could be wider, more sumo or plie, up to you. This is our 20 seconds. Yeah, this one's easy to get ready for. You just jack it out. Okay, a little more rest. Come back refreshed, hit it hard. Here we go. So, you modify your jacks to whatever you need. Could be a jog, could be a march. It could be just a tap out. If your shoulders are healing, right, take that action out of there. Squat press, I'm in a plie position. Good. And rest. Yeah, it's going fast. We got this. Come up, coming up on jacks in 5, 4, 3, and go. Squat, press, perhaps with a wide stance, your choice. Woo! Yes. And here comes our jacks. Last one in this section. We'll move on. 20-second rest, 20-second break. Mountain climbers. This is where I said if you have a sturdy bench, chair, box, and you want to do your mountain climbers elevated, all right, or we're on the floor. So, you know, your squat press could actually be one side for lunges. You could squat out, do almost anything, okay? And here we go, mountain climber. And squat press. I'm going to go back to just a basic stance. Watch, you know, if you're changing from floor to standing, the dizziness, you might need to take the break there. Rest. Yeah. Moving from this position to this position too quickly could prove uncomfortable. Mountain climbers coming up. Here we go. Squat press. Oh. Woo. One more time. High knees. You could jog or you could knee up, right? Last set, mountain climber. Good. Catch your breath. So, like I said, high knees. I like doing these, I don't know why. You could take it to a high knee jog, high knee march. You could do that tap back jog. Almost anything in there that makes you feel like you're keeping your heart rate up and elevated. Alrighty, here we go for high knees, squat press. Squat press. I'm going back to my closer stance. Two more rounds here, and we have abs. Okay, high knees, jog, march, kettlebell swing, rocket, star, whatever. squat press. Hey, we did it. We're down on the floor. 20 seconds. Get your mat. And then we start bicycle abs, V up. Now that could be both. Like in a jackknife, that could be 1 and 1. That could be abbreviated, arms bent, right? There we go. All right, next beat. Next beat we're on. 10 seconds, actually 5 seconds. All righty, abs for bicycles. V up abs, 2. You really gotta watch your back. And I'm still watching, so I'm gonna go one. No, actually I'm gonna go abbreviated. And your rest, if you want to roll your neck out, release tension, drop your knees from side to side, limber up that low back, and then we move right back into bicycles. And V up abs. And rest. Watch that tension in your neck. We've got one more round. This was a beautiful cardio day. All right. So that core stays stable as those arms and legs move, okay? Here we go. And V up, good. Here's that one leg at a time even, alternating. All of these modifications get the job done. Just focus. And roll that neck, release. Good. And let's just take it into a really quick stretch here. Another one of my favorites is this pigeon pose, all right? Which is a nice thing to do prior to our leg workout tomorrow. So depending on your knee, you're in a pigeon pose. Now, you know I always have a twist. Instead of just up and down, what I need you to do is contract this whole muscle group. And then press away from the floor with that muscle group, okay? So there's your stretch coming into it. When you contract the muscle and lengthen it, and then add that resistance to a stretch, it's more effective. Good. So you want to do a few of those. Don't get too hyped up on where you're at. I mean, with your mobility and your hips. If you were just in this position and came down at first and slowly move into being more flexible in the pigeon pose. You might also find that one side's better than the other, right? But the point again is contracting the muscle and having that pressure push you up, okay? That is the factor. It's not coming from your low back, it's coming from down here. Good stuff. Good. All right. So that's one of the stretches that I do, and I'm thinking of doing a very small stretch session. And I was going to throw it in on Sundays because that's when I like to do, you know, the real thoughtful stretching with resistance. So I'll think that through and throw an announcement out there. It wouldn't be that you had to show up on Sundays. I would just have those live videos on our wall in the group, and then you could go back to them every once in a while and say, hey, I want to do that stretch for my upper body, or I want to do that pigeon pose. So bear with me as I take us one step further. And have a great day, you guys. I will talk to you tomorrow for legs. We got legs. Yeah, that should have been a nice warm-up for our leg day. Happy Tuesday, you guys.